All right, let's go back to those echoes here. But like I was saying at the end of that video, I normally upload like a play session, and throughout the week in like 8 or 9 videos. And when I do it, like today, I'll sit down and play a session of videos, and I'll get another 8 videos and then things like that. So I know it's been a couple days since my last play session, so I've been really anxious to dive back in and jump back into this because I'm loving the game so far. It seems like, and this is just a basic impression part, on my end, but it seems like they took the Dark Souls franchise. They wanted to do something different rather than just make another, rather than make Dark Souls 3. They wanted to take the same formula and apply a different coat of paint to it. However, the one thing that at least I'm noticing in comparison to Dark Souls 1 and 2 and Demon Souls is that this game seems I don't want to insult Dark Souls because I know it's a very unique sort of game, but half the trouble or the difficulty in Dark Souls is due to the poorly managed game mechanics, the movement, the vagueness of how to play it, and all of that. This game doesn't have none of that. The combat is good, the dodging is good, it's fast paced, it feels more polished with the game mechanics, the moving around in the combat. And half the time in Dark Souls, that was the problem that would get you killed half the time. So I don't want to say this game is easier. It's not the fact that it's easier. In some ways, it's even harder. It's just it's better managed and better maintained, so that it feels easier because the controls you don't have to fight the controls. Basically, I mean, you could just pick it up and actually play it smoothly, and that's the problem. It's not really a problem, but that's the difference. So maybe that's why it feels easier to most people. All right, let's work our way back to that lamplight and spend these echoes here. But that's what the issue is. It plays better. You don't have to fight the controls, and it's easier to get the controls down versus something like Dark Souls where you got to pick it up and kind of fight your way through it until you understand it and get used to it. And maybe that makes the end product a little bit easier to maintain, so it feels easier. The healing and everything in the game that doesn't help. The changes that they made to their Dark Souls formula, it feels like they wanted to take a Dark Souls formula, right? And they were like, okay, how do we make our game accessible to those players who aren't Dark Souls fans? And that's what it seems like they did with the other changes. Like, here's a gun, that way you can stagger people, that way you don't have to worry about backstabs all that much. We've made it harder by taking out the shield, but here's more health items so you can heal yourself more often. You can't, they kind of took out the exploiting the bonfire system where you can just, okay, let me just get my health back by going to the boss fountains. I mean, not the boss fountains, the bonfires. They kind of changed it up so it's like you have to manage your items in this game like a typical hack and slash game. So it seems like they wanted to, make it. Have I ever checked back here? Guess no, I did not. But it seems like they just wanted to make an easier, accessible game, but they wanted to make the game hard in its own way to make a new franchise, and they didn't want to, copy and paste Dark Souls and just make Dark Souls 3. That's what it seems. But one thing I hope that they do is actually, as the franchise goes on, like when they make, because I'm pretty sure they're probably going to make Bloodbourne 2, maybe Bloodbourne 3 down the road or whatever. I hope that they actually sit down and actually take what they did with Bloodborne and okay, let's make this better, let's make it harder, let's add new game mechanics and make it its own game and make it extremely hard in its own way, not without reverting back to how Demon Souls was. But I think this was a trial and error game, to be honest. I really do. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just the changes in the game mechanics, like I said, they're experimenting to see, like, okay, we want to get more people to play our game, and let's make a few gameplay mechanics, let's change a few things, and let's see if, you know, if people gel with it. Maybe that's why, because what I've heard about this game is I watched several people's review videos on it. I could get that, couldn't I? Not just yet, not just yet. I'm pretty sure. I mean, most games you don't have to buy those items, but those kind of sort of things will let you access something early. But then later on in the game, you can get in there anyway. So I'd rather spend these 10 grand in
Very well. Let me
you know, a point, because I know I'm gonna need this for the next upcoming boss fight. Strength. Nah, I'm good on damage. More stamina is always preferred, because that way I can swing 10 hits instead of 8 or 9. Health, that's not really gonna matter much in this kind of sort of game, because, you know, enemies always gonna do like tons of damage on your ass. I could upgrade the skill, increase my weapon damage and my defense. Might do that. Or we could start putting points in arcane, because I know my Blades of Mercy scale with that once we get to a certain point in its development. But I got the stake driver now, so it's not like, you know, the Blades of Mercy is when I want to hit somebody quick. I'll put that on, but this, I mean, that's not really. Plus, I think somebody told me down in the comments that that's good for PvP, and that PvP is probably something I'm not going to dive into all that much. I mean, I might do it a little bit, but I know I'm not going to make a build specifically for PvP, you know. I'm more interested in actually, you know, just playing the game. So we're going to do, if I remember right, Bloodstar Beast poisoned you. Alright, if I do this, how many echoes will I have left? Okay, I still have enough. Okay, let me do this.
Farewell.
But I really do think that they're gonna take buy a couple more of these. Could buy some throwing daggers. Health I don't need. I know I got tons of both. I got tons of these in storage, so Molotov cocktails. Could buy them. Yeah, why not? Why not round it up about? But I really do hope that they take what they learned with this and actually apply it to make it a little bit better for its sequel. But I want this game, or this franchise, so to speak, and Dark Souls franchise to be. I don't want them to be carbon copies of each other, because that would be kind of pointless. I mean, I want this franchise, because I really like this game a little bit more than Dark Souls because of how the combat is. This is what I wanted the Dark Souls combat to be. So I hope that they make, you know, those games like that, you know, and keep them separate. I hope they don't, you know, become the same game mechanically. I mean, I could tell you what I really want. What I really want is for From Software to stop bullshitting and make a game like this, but, you know, put Tenchu on it. Just saying, From Software, if you guys are watching this video, why you forget about Tenchu? Just saying, it's been a long ass time. Where's my Tenchu 4, you know, or Tenchu 5 online edition? You know, I remember Tenchu-Z. That was some bullshit. Where's my good hotness right now? That was like 7-8 years ago. And don't even let me get started on Tenchu 3 Wrath of Heaven. Love that game. Long ass time ago. You know, where's my Tenchu 5 at? Come on, From Software, you know, stop tripping. You know, make the new shit. You know, you got that Dark Souls money. Now you got that Bloodbourne money. Bring Tenchu back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Every time I watch a video or something like that about this game, people be like, oh, it's like, you know, the people who make this game are From Software. They're the people who make, you know, Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Like, no, bitch. I remember them when they made fucking Tenchu back in the day. Where's my Ninja You know, where's my high stealth ninja action? That's what I want. But alright, enough of my ranting. I just had to get that out there. Love my Tenchu back in the day. I might even actually go back and replay that. I downloaded all the damn ISOs for every PlayStation release game for the US. So I can actually go back and play Tenchu 1 and 2. And actually record it if I wanted to. But oh man, that was my game back in the day. That was like before you had like I'm not gonna say before Metal Gear, because I think Tenchu 1 came out around the same time as Metal Gear Solid did, but or at least, you know, the PlayStation version of Metal Gear. But I know before you had like Splinter Cell and all that shit, you had fucking Tenchu. And that was like, you know, that back in the day ninja game where it was like, yo, look, play our shit perfect. Play this mission without getting seen. You know, you had to be a fucking ninja in that shit. Loved it. Alright, let's see if we can jump past this guy, because I don't want to waste my shit on him. Because he should stop chasing, hopefully. Is that... Oh, okay, that's the cathedral part, okay. I was kind of, you know, looked like a different area. I was like, can I get up there? But... Alright. Time to get our asses handed to us. I know what's gonna happen. Let me, might have to pull out some fire paper. Try this out for the first time. I wonder how it would actually look like on the stake driver. Alright, there you go. And all ugly as shit. I wonder how long this fire paper lasts. It's gonna make me get close to him, isn't it? Oh shit. Look at that. Look at like the skin on his back is just falling off. Alright, fuck it. Flame on, bitch. Let's go. Oh, okay, so I do decent damage. That's not bad. Come on, stop backing up. Take this ass whooping. Oh, come on, just get hit. Love it, you know, that's all I want you to do. Feel the pain. Oh yeah, I'm liking the damage on this. Okay, his hits don't do too much damage on me, that's good. That's what's up. But something tells me later on, once I get him halfway down or something like that, might pull out some ugly shit and... Oh, here we go. Probably gonna make him, you know, probably gonna go Super Saiyan and be like 10 times stronger and shit. Oh, fuck, I think I fucked it up. I never did like the stun move. I think I did it once by accident, so... Looks like it's not R2. It must be R1. Maybe gotta, you know, do R1 attack. It's not like I need it. I'm actually whooping his ass right now. Alright. Oh, I don't see how he's that hard. I know the one sub I was helping was like, oh, he's really fast and shit, but I'm like, eh. Oh shit, poison. See, I knew it was gonna be something. Alright, antidote. Antidote. Oh shit, no. Antidote. Okay. The blood vial thingy. Blood vial thingy. No. Okay, wait, no, still one button. Okay, no, wrong button. Okay. Wanted to put that on there anyway, so that was good. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're back in the game. Back in the game. Son of a bitch! Fuck you and that poison. Shit. I should have lined these items up better. Plus another thing with stamina is I can just dodge for days. You know? Alright, that antidote. Alright, let me keep that antidote on. Pop one of these. Okay, here we go. Alright, back to fighting. Alright. Oh! Fuck you. Shit. Oh, get around the pillar. What the hell are you doing? Man, that poison's bullshit. Just saying, throwing that out there. Alright, let's try this. Because with this, I can do like a little poke. Fuck. And I gotta stop. I can't take poison on the... Fuck. I can't take poison on the go. That's some bullshit. Alright, that wasn't too bad, though.